Welcome back to another episode of Real Aussie Adventures. We have a very big dilemma to make today, or dilemma to solve. Do we stay here another night at Cobbold Gorge, or do we carry on to Mount Surprise? Either way, at both places there's nothing to do. I mean, there's at least a couple walks that we'll probably get done today here, whereas at Mount Surprise we don't know what's there and everything, so that is that. But yeah, that's that. For breakfast I ran out of Weet-Bix, so that's on the shopping list. I've got granola and some peaches. Why did no one ever tell me that jar peaches are actually one of the yummiest things I could have eaten? They're like a lolly in healthy form. That's what I'm talking about. It is walk time. Time for us to go on our bushwalks. Took a bit of motivation. We are staying another night here, was the verdict, and now we're off on our walks. I have creamed up, put on a hat, put on some sunnies and some good quality walking shoes, and now we're gonna go off on our bushwalking adventure. Something that is different and strange, but not really that strange, but different to me, is that you have to sign in and out to any of the walks that you go on here. And then if you don't sign back in, they're going to go looking for you at the end of the day, of course, not like after 3 hours. But yes, didn't realise that they cared, but no, should be good. We may attempt all of them. We might just attempt 2 of them, but this is a little map of what we're going to do. So we'll do Russell's Lookout, the green track, and then maybe come back via the loop, head down, cross off, go across the Diggers track, and then do Dell's track, or something like that. I'm not really sure. We'll play it by ear. We're walking, and this walk, it was so flat for the longest time. And now it is near vertical. I suppose we're going up there. Ooh, I'm puffed. We made it. Ooh. Hallelujah. That last 50 meters was a climb. Thankfully, they laid down this lovely little bench so we can sit down and catch our breath before storming down the track. This is the view. Get quite a good view of everything. And that, right over there, all those buildings, that's where we came from. So, finished the walk to the top. Now it's time to walk down. And this is what we've got to face. Hopefully not actually face, because that might be a bit painful. Face with our feet. That I learnt while on the gorge tour a few days back is that these plants right here, even though they're brown, there's some green bits here, if you get them and you crush them up like a leaf in your finger, crush them up and smell them, they have such a lovely minty aniseedy smell. That's not like licorice and not like mint, but a different kind of aroma that is just so fresh. Honestly, I could bottle it up and spray it around my house and it would be amazing. But yes, the things you learn. I am surrounded by them. The only reason why I know it's the same plant is because I brushed up against one on the way up, and all of a sudden I could just smell the exact smell that I smelt a few days ago on the Bush Tucker Gorge tour. we decided to follow a different track back. So now we're on our second walk of the day, which is along the loop. Not really sure quite where it's taking us. I remember seeing it on the map that it goes out and then comes in. But yeah, not a whole lot of shade along this part of the walk, but that's alright. We've got enough water and yeah, energy in our limbs to take us there. We've been walking for what feels like a really long time. I think it's only been a couple, maybe not even an hour, 48 minutes. And you know, we were starting to get worried that we weren't ever going to see civilization again, that search party, the reason why they have that visitor log at the start was for us. But now I'm thinking that right in front of us is civilization. I am ready. I'm going to go back to the car, change into my bathers, and then have a jump in the pool, finish up with some lunch at the bistro, and then edit more videos. Well, edit a video. I'm not that efficient. See the wavy line in the sand? Sort of across there, and it goes trails. That is a snake track. Don't know how long when it passed by, but that's a snake track. So now everyone else now knows what a snake track looks like. So we made it back, almost back fully to civilization. We ended up skipping the last part of the purple track and following the blue track. And I was right. Jacob did not believe that it was the track to get back. He thought it would be the longer route to get back. But I was right, as usual.
I said it wasn't the loop. We were doing the loop and she decided to do a shortcut from the loop. So I was right.
Covering up his tracks. Now back at the village. Woohoo! Change into my bathers. And we were going to go for a swim and then have lunch. But we're famished. So we're going to have lunch, then go for a swim and chill by the pool. And I bought this so that I can sit and relax. Goodness me, something that we just witnessed was a snake and a goanna. So that black snake just got totally whipped by that monitor. Crazy, they were crossing paths. And bam, he's got his tucker.
He's a big snake.
Went for a swim, then went back, had a bowl of chips and a cheeky beveragino, and then we decided that it was time to have a shower, which felt like a real big regret afterwards when I came and sat down on this awesome train carriage seat, because it was absolutely boiling, but now I've acclimatized so I'm not quite as hot. Sitting here editing videos. I know, only on day 10 and I'm well into day 50 and probably into the 60s now, but either way, that is that. Looking to upload a video today. It should be uploading soon. But yeah, that is that. And then we'll probably just sit up here, enjoy the Wi-Fi and enjoy the serenity. Should be a pleasant afternoon. Very pleasant afternoon indeed. It is dark. I ended up finishing editing one whole video and compiling another. I just have probably about 5 minutes worth of music to add over the top. But yeah, no, it's been good. We bumped into the same lady who works here as we did last night when we were saying, oh, we don't know whether we should stay here another night or carry on. And she's like, oh, I reckon you should stay. With an unbiased opinion, of course. And of course we literally just bumped into her and she was like, oh, did you end up, hey guys, how you going? Did you end up staying? And I was like, yeah, well, we're here, so I guess we did. And it was nice. I did want to see her again just to say, look, we're still here. We're still here. But yes, so that's nice. All of the staff here are absolutely friendly as. And I mean, I know it's their job, but sometimes they're not super, like, even if it's late and they're off shift, they're not always, you know, people minded. But these guys are. And it's lovely. It's really a community here. And I'm glad that we ended up coming in. Just finished dinner and did all the dishes while Jacob went and picked us up some ice creams, which is a perfect way to finish off today. So thank you for tuning in to another episode of Real Aussie Adventures. Stay adventurous.